you mentioned that every platform has a different approach to the content that is being uploaded on them. So, in terms of misinformation or disinformation, can you highlight some of the good practices that some of the platforms have adopted, and what are some of the other proactive steps that other platforms can adopt, or all platforms should adopt in order to curb the pandemic of misinformation?
Different steps are being taken in different regions. So some places are trying the quote unquote pre-bunk disinformation approach. This basically involves identifying topics and issues that are at particular risk of being caught up in a disinformation campaign, anticipating false claims, providing accurate information in that regard so that users are equipped with that. And there are also prompts on different platforms that encourage users to think critically or to verify certain information. You will have seen a certain gray overlay that comes onto certain videos or images, a certain link that encourages you to go to that link and find out more about it, which will typically be, if it is done well, a link that is verified to have accurate information. There might also be, if you want to share something on a platform, there might be an added layer of friction, which says if it was an article and they see that you did not actually click on the link, it will say, do you want to read the article before sharing it? So these are the kind of steps that are being taken in different places. The level of effectiveness, what exactly the form it takes, again, differs. Something else that some platforms did, right? For example, Google restricted its Gemini system from responding to election queries. And Meta did something similar with its Meta AI chatbot. So none of these are long-term solutions. Again, it is an evolving problem. It is a continuing issue, but what it shows is a continuing effort to kind of, one, make sure that we keep our eyes on the ball, recognize that these are issues, and two, adapt with changing times, changing challenges. What is it that we currently need to address this problem? So even in the election context, I think what happened with AI is because suddenly it was exploding everywhere. Suddenly everybody was finding use cases for it. But then the election year came around, right? So what has to happen is that there has to be a string of measures with different timelines. Some will have to be immediate so that you can mitigate harms during the election cycle. Some will have to be medium term, and some will then have to be long term. We cannot come up with like one big batch of solutions and hope that that will take care of everything in one fell swoop.